Hello, I will solve another equation now including fraction, and we will use quadratic factorizations in the end. So here is my example. Solve this equation 5 plus 4 over x minus 3 equals 4 over x minus 3 times x minus 2 for x. Okay, first of all, I will multiply by the common denominator in here, least common multiple, which is x minus 3 times x minus 2. If I do that, so I'm going to write this again here. 5 plus 4 over x minus 3 equals 4 over x minus 3 times x minus 2. I want to keep the original expression, so let me just put them in parentheses so that when we distribute, don't forget it. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by the common denominator, which is x minus 3 times x minus 2, so that we can get rid of all the denominators in here. X minus 3 times x minus 2. Now if we do that, let us distribute this over here, and when you multiply it, you will get 5 times this, 5 times x minus 3 times x minus 2, plus now 4 times x minus 3 and x minus 3 will cancel. 4 times x minus 2 is left on the left. On the right, if you just multiply this 2, you just get 4. These will cancel out. So in a sense here, x minus 3, x minus 3, and x minus 2 will cancel out. Okay, so let me rewrite this in here. So this portion is x squared minus 5x plus 6, and you have 5 multiple here, plus if you distribute that, you get 4x minus 8. Let me show you the distribution this way, and equals 4. Subtract 4 from both sides. Let's do that. Negative 4 on both sides, and then distribute this 5 in here as well. Then the equation becomes 5x squared minus 25x plus 30, and then plus 4x, and then minus 12 equals 0. Okay, let us simplify this a little further. 5x squared, negative 25x plus 4x is negative 21x, and then 30 minus 12 is plus 18 equals 0. Alright, the middle term is negative 21. I'm going to factor out 5x as 5x times x, so it is 5x squared. But 18x is a little tricky. I'm going to write 18 as a product of two numbers. When I do the cross multiplication, I will get negative 21. The way I can do is, and then I will get negative numbers, so I will deal with negative numbers. So let me try this, negative 6 and negative 3. When you multiply this, you get plus 18. If you multiply, you get plus 18. Let's do the cross multiplication and then see if we are getting the middle term. Let's calculate it in here. 5x times negative 3 is negative 15x. X times negative 6x, negative 6x. So it is negative 21x. Perfect. So one factor is 5x minus 6. This is one factor. The other one is x minus 3. So let me write this then. So this equation becomes 5x minus 6 times x minus 3 equals 0. In order for this to be 0, each factor must be 0. Then you can say that, okay, this is 0. 5x minus 6 equals 0. X is equal to 5x equals 6. X is equal to 6 over 5. This is one of the solutions. Or x minus 3 is 0. At both sides 3, so you get x equals 3 is another solution. So this problem has two solutions in here. Now we need to be careful. Let's see and whether they make sense. Look at this original equation. In the original equation, x minus 3 is in the denominator too. So in order for this equation to make sense, I have to make some exclusions. X can't be 3, so that we can multiply both sides by this, and x can't be 2. So this is important because otherwise we wouldn't be able to multiply both sides by these factors if they were 3 and 2. So let's go back, and this wouldn't make sense because denominator becomes 0 then. So since x can't be 3, so this can't be a solution. This is the only solution in here. Only possible solution. So we have to eliminate x equals 3 as from the beginning.